We're continuing with our coverage at GSA Investor Day. Joining me now is Tony Jensen. He's the CEO of Royal Gold. Royal Gold is a precious metals, a royalty company which collects a portion of its sales from mines. Tony, thank you so much for being with us today.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
So let's talk gold streaming and gold royalties now. Here are two concepts that are well accepted and people are informed about them in the industry right now. Which route do you plan to pursue?
Well, look, I think there's an avenue for both of those products, and really we need to listen very, very closely to our counterparty and see which one makes the best sense. But just basically, if I could explain the difference between the two, a royalty is where we put all of our finance money, all of our investment up front initially. And the difference with a stream is that we put a little less money up front and we pay a per ounce figure over the life of the delivery of the ounces to us. From a financial standpoint, they both provide the same return to us. The difference is that the structuring of these things can be very, very important from a tax standpoint, from a corporate structure standpoint. So we need to understand what makes the best sense for the counterparty that we deal with. And generally, I think you can see us moving more towards streams for the larger transactions.
Right, and now you recently acquired the Rubicon stream. What made you decide to focus on this company?
Well, look, we're excited to be in the red light camp. That's a very prolific camp. It's been that way for a long, long time. And just to get a bigger interest, we have a couple of small royalties in the area. To get a bigger interest was something that was important to us. And, when we look at any investment, we want to first look at the asset and make sure that we think that that's going to be an asset that can produce within the first, second, or third quartile of worldwide production. And once we get comfortable with that, then we're going to look at the operator in the country, or in this case, the province that the asset's located in. And those are our three elements that we screen. And we got very, very comfortable with all three of those things with Rubicon.
Now, with the recent mergers and acquisitions we've seen in the industry, has that affected your business model?
With regard to which acquisitions are you speaking about?
Finally, Tony, I know in the conference you mentioned 5 mines that you're focusing on right now. Do we just want to mention those quickly?
Thanks for that. So we have 5 cornerstone assets. The 3 that are in production now are Andacollo, which is Teck's operation in Chile. And then we have Peñasquito in Zacatecas, Mexico. That's Goldcorp's property. The other key one that's producing at the present time is Voisey's Bay in Labrador, Newfoundland. That's Vale's property. And we get really excited about the longevity of all these major assets, and with the quality of not only the asset but the partner that we're associated with there. Those are 50% of our current revenue. And then when we look into the future, we have 2 major assets that we call Cornerstone, and that's Mount Milligan. Mm-hmm. It's just starting up now. It's in British Columbia, and Thompson Creek is doing a great job bringing that project on. It's growing revenue for us every day. And then the other one is Pascua-Lama. That's a little bit further out in the wings, Barrick's operation in Chile and Argentina, where we have a big interest. So those are our growth elements that give us a very strong compounded average annual growth rate over the next 5 years.
Tony, thank you so much for being with us today.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
And thanks for watching our coverage from GSA Investor Day. We'll have more for you throughout the day. In the meantime, you can email us at newsfeedback@kitco.com or follow me on Twitter @Daniela Camboni. Thanks for watching.